use your kitchen for baking. I know that Makoto would love to be a part of this competition, but, well, we already know she's sick. So it's best for us to win for her.
Yeah, hopefully she gets well soon. Wait, why couldn't we just use your kitchen? And this is why we do not trust you being in the kitchen alone. Well, since you haven't burned this one down, we can use this kitchen to bake us a cake for the competition and hopefully win a gold medal. And after learning from Makoto her baking skills, we should be able to win just fine.
I sure hope so.
Now let's go get this pan in the oven for, wait, how many minutes are we supposed to be doing? I kind of forgot. What was it, like 15 minutes or something? 14 minutes?
I think it was 14 minutes.
I kind of figured. Alright, time to put it in this oven. Alright, let's see. 14 minutes. Okay. And now we wait. Okay, it's ready! Okay, that cake looks like it's ready.
Wow. Okay, this cake smells so good. But I have a question. How did you not burn yourself when you were taking that cake out of the oven?
Usagi, we wear gloves. I'm pretty sure it doesn't affect us.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be more proper to be wearing, mitts?
You're talking to a person who has fire powers. So I'm pretty sure the burns don't affect me.
Touché.
Anyways, let's get this icing onto this cake.
Hey, Sailor Mars, what's going on over here?
Oh, hey, Tough.
You know this guy?
Yeah, he's one of the people who live here.
You live with that thing?
We have a lot of people in this home. It's a long story. But anyways, I'm pretty sure you've heard of her.
Is that Sailor Moon?
Yes, that's Sailor Moon and stuff.
What is she doing here? We're not in danger.
You can say that towards me, and yet I'm a superhero.
Yeah, anyways, what are you girls doing?
Well, we're just baking a cake for a baking competition. Originally, we were gonna have Sailor Jupiter do it, but she is not feeling very well, so we're doing it for her. We're gonna win for her. And after a lot of learning from her, we should be able to win just fine.
No way! You're making cake? Can I have a slice?
No, no, and no. Tough, this is not a cake for you people to be eating on your own free time. This is for the competition where it will only be eaten by the judges, and you are not a judge. So I'm going to politely ask you stay away from our cake.
Oh, come on! That's not fair!
Well, guess what? Life isn't fair, and that's just how it works. So I'm gonna suggest that you leave the kitchen for now. Let us handle the rest of the cake. And for goodness sakes, I will say it again. Do not touch it! Do I make myself clear?
Fine. I'll get going.
I am so sorry about that. He's still a kid after all.
I understand.
Now let's just finish up this cake. Voila! The cake is finally finished. Though I feel like something is missing. Something unique in ways. What does Makoto usually do? Well, when it comes to her bakery.
She would always decorate it a lot. Yeah, she would add icing on it, but she likes to add a little bit of toppings on it.
Oh my gosh, of course! Why did I think of that? Okay, you're smart. I know you're stupid in school, but oh my goodness gracious, for once you said something smart.
Me did?
Forget what I just said. Okay, you know what? Let's rush to the store. We could maybe get some toppings. But what's it good topping for a yellow cake.
I thought this is a chocolate cake.
Oh wait, yeah. No, you're right. It is. My bad. Honestly. I thought it was a... Okay, now I'm stupid. Okay, well, whatever. Setting that aside.
We can put strawberries on it.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm pretty sure I know a store that has some fresh strawberries. We can just go over there.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
All right, hold on. Before we go, I need to do something very important. Because what if Tough tries to get to our cake while we're gone? I know how sneaky he is. Well, good thing I have a couple ideas planned out. All right. Do not touch the cake. There we go. Now nobody knows that they should not be touching the cake. But what if Tough reads it, but avoids the message? I have an idea.
Again today I will go soaring through the sky. My enemies, I'll dish them up and...
Hey, Pet, can I ask you to do me a favor? Sure, Morris, what's up? So, there has been a little problem. So, a friend of mine and I have been baking a cake for a competition. A cake? Oh, can I have some? No. Oh. But, anyways, you probably know about Huff and... Well, I don't know how to describe it very well. But he is pretty desperate in getting my cake. And I have a feeling that he's going to be sneaky while we go out to get some more decorations for the cake. And I feel like him reading the sign is not going to do any favors. Which is why I'm relying on you to protect the cake while I'm gone. It's only going to take about 10 minutes, if not more or less. I mean, I don't blame him for wanting the cake. I probably would have went towards it as well. Oh my goodness gracious. Focus here! Can you do it? Hey, of course I can. You're a good friend of mine. Have I ever let you down before? Well... Oh my goodness gracious, I can't believe people are saying these things about me online! And it's just because I have firepower! Don't worry, Mars, I got this. Sailor Mars definitely did not burn the house down, and she most definitely did not burn down the owner's car as well. Those were the ghosts. I can reassure you that was a one-time thing. It's not happening again. Well, alright, I trust you. But, if I find out that the cake was touched, even a slight little bit, I will not hesitate to burn you down to the ground and possibly turn your wings into burnt wings! You know, come to think of it, cooked wings don't really sound that bad. Sounds delicious. Whoa, okay, we don't need to go down that path, Mars. Okay, yeah, maybe I over-exaggerated a little bit, but I will still be upset when I find out that the cake was touched. Anyways, see you later! Okay, no one's in sight so far.
Aw, man! She got herself a security guard! But that's no problem. I could easily just trick Pit. And then the cake is all mine. Okay, I have an idea. Hey, Pit! How are you doing?
Tough! What do you want? You can't eat the cake! Mars said so!
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Well, what does the sign say?
Something words?
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't read. But don't worry, I know how to read just fine. And that sign says that the cake is free for everybody.
Are you sure that's what the sign says? Because Mars said that nobody should be touching this cake for the competition.
I mean, think about it. If we want the cake to be good, we should taste it first. That cake does look pretty good, doesn't it?
I mean, it does look pretty good. Okay, fine, but only one bite.
That's the spirit. All right, get the knife. I'm stuffed. But that cake was really good.
It was. But we agreed to eat only one slice. I guess we got carried away. Who's calling me? Oh no, it's Mars! Okay, don't panic, just answer the phone. Hey, Mars!
Hey, Pit! I'm just calling to see how the cake's doing. Tough didn't get to the cake, did he?
No, he attempted, but I stopped him, just like you told me to. The cake is still sitting in one place.
Alright, good. I'm on my way home right now to decorate the cake with these fresh strawberries we just bought.
Oh! Sounds good, Mars.
Are you alright, Pit? You're acting kind of weird.
Yeah, it's the heat. I'm over here sweating because it's getting too hot in this house. I gotta go turn on the AC. Also, I feel like the cake needs something other than strawberries.
Oh? What do you have in mind?
I think it needs little figurines, like a human figurine.
Pit, it is not a wedding cake.
Oh, I know that, but it's to give the cake more, visuality, expressing it more, showing who really owns that cake.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Alright, we'll go shopping for little figurines for the cake, and we'll be coming right home.
Alright, awesome! I'll see you then! Okay, I bought us more time. Sailor Mars is just gonna get a little bit of figurines for the cake that we just ate. And she's gonna be coming home soon, so we may need to make this quick.
Well, the only way to solve this is to make another cake. But we don't know how to bake.
Well, we may not be able to know how to bake, but I know somebody who does.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to bake that cake for you guys?
It's more of assisting us, since we don't know how to bake.
I mean, didn't Sailor Mars tell you guys not to be eating? Why did you eat it? You weren't supposed to do that.
Believe me, I didn't want to eat it, but Tough tricked me into eating the cake.
Well, it worked, and I just wanted to eat the cake badly. You guys kept preventing me from eating it, and I couldn't take it anymore.
Okay, enough. Look, I don't want Mars getting mad at the both of you, so I'll help out with the cake. But I cannot promise that it's going to be as good as Mars.
I mean, as long as it looks similar to how it was made, then she would notice. So let's go remake the cake.
Okay, guys. We're gonna need the ingredients that Sailor Mars used for this cake. Was there some kind of cookbook or recipe list she used or something?
I think she had a recipe list, but I feel like she put it away somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, maybe it's in this drawer. Just open that real quick. Let's see. Some scissors in here. Rope for some reason. I found a piece of paper.
Does that have anything on it?
No. Hey, I found another piece of paper.
Let me guess, it has nothing on it.
Actually, it has something on it. It's a recipe! I found it!
Hey, nice! Alright, it says here to preheat the oven to 420 degrees. Pet, you think you can preheat the oven?
You can count on me!
Oh wait, I can't read. Oh yeah, I already forgot about that. Okay then, who's gonna preheat the oven for us? We're too small! What the? Peter Griffin?
Yeah, it's me, your Family Guy Peter Griffin.
Yeah, can you preheat the oven to 420 for us?
420.
Oh my god, just ignore that fact and preheat the oven to 420.
Alright, relax, I'm setting it to 420. Alright, my work here is done. Should you be going back to Quahog? Yeah, wait, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, I gotta go to the store.
Yeah, thanks. That was a random entrance. Okay, we're gonna need the following ingredients. We need eggs, flour, milk.
Ah! I'm getting another phone call! Oh no, it's Mars again. Give me a moment. Hey, Mars! Kinda busy right now.
Oh, well, I figured you would be, because you're protecting the cake and everything. But, I just want to let you know that we'll be back home in about 10 minutes. We got everything we needed. Hopefully, the cake is still in its own place when we get home.
10 minutes? Okay, I will see you there. The cake is doing just fine.
Yeah, I'll see you when I get there.
Okay, don't panic! Don't panic! Okay, she's gonna be here in 10 minutes. When she sees that the cake is gone, she's gonna just burn my wings and eat them probably! I can't live without my wings! Okay, I gotta let them know.
Alright, that should do it.
Guys! Terrible news! Silmars will be here in like 10 minutes! How far are we at the cake?
We just got the batter mixed.
Okay, cool. Now put it in the oven!
Alright, calm down. We're just about to. Now, how many minutes do we have to put this cake in?
I've read the instructions. It said 14 minutes.
You said Sailor Mars will be back in 10 minutes, didn't you?
Oh, no, you gotta be joking!
Hey, please calm down. I have an idea. I'd say when she gets over here and the cake's still not done yet, I suggest you stall her.
Stall her! I mean, this is not going to be easy, but I'll try.
You can count on us on the cake. Let's go put it in the oven right now.
Okay, just please hurry up, okay? I don't want my wings cooked tonight!
It's literally 3:42.
I'm scared. I am scared. I don't know what I'm gonna say to them. Okay, how am I gonna stall them? I gotta think of some kind of excuse for them to stay out here. Ooh, it's kind of cold. Ooh, I don't like the winter sometimes. Okay, I think I have an idea. No way, they're here already? There's no way it has been 10 minutes!
Hey, Pet. Why are you outside?
Hey Mars! I mean, just gotta get some fresh air once in a while.
I suppose. How is the cake? Is it hopefully still there?
Oh yeah, most definitely there. Yeah. I had to make sure, one more time, before I left the house. So I'm only gonna be out here for like 2 minutes or something.
Okay, well, you don't need to look after it anymore. We're gonna go right back in.
Hold on, you can't go back in yet.
Why not?
I mean, are you sure the strawberries are like, it's best? You gotta make sure you pick the best strawberries.
I checked them thoroughly. They're just fine for the cake.
Are you sure you didn't check it like close enough? Probably like the tiniest little speck.
I don't think they're really gonna count that this much, Pet.
I mean, there are some judges that are very, very picky and very specific.
Okay, the cake should be done in about right now. Alright, awesome. Okay, let's get this cake out of here.
I think there's something wrong.
Yeah, there's... Oh boy, I don't think Pit's gonna like this.
Maybe you never washed strawberries before.
Well, I did wash the strawberries a few times before when I was helping out Makoto.
but that was a little while back. Yeah, you see, it was a little while back. Maybe you forgot. I didn't forget anything. Now, can we please go inside? It's very cold out here. I do not want to stand out here any longer. We can continue this conversation when we go in, okay? Sure. We can definitely do that. Sure. Guys, I cannot stall any longer. Is the cake done?
Yeah, about that? We accidentally made a meat pie.
What the? A meat pie?
Yeah, the recipe I read? It was the wrong recipe. I must have not recognized the label.
Oh man, if Mars finds out. Okay, what is even going on? You've been acting strange recently. What's going on? Where's the cake? Why is there a pie there? Pit, you got explaining to do.
Just tell her the truth. We can't hide it anymore.
Might as well. Mars, I failed on protecting the cake. You what? Look, let me explain. Tough tricked me into eating the cake with them. We tried to fix it by remaking the cake, only to accidentally make a pie instead. Specifically a meat pie. Pit, I made myself clear to protect the cake, and yet you failed to do one simple little task? Hey Ray, what's the commotion? Oh my god, the cake's gone! Look, maybe you can use this meat pie as the entry? I cannot! One of the judges is a vegetarian! They can't eat meat! Look, Mars, we can fix this. We can remake the cake all over again. We can't, Pit! The competition starts in 10 minutes! I can't get all this done in 10 minutes!
But what are you going to use? We don't have a cake.
This pie will have to do. But if I end up losing from this, you are so dead, Pit. So are you, Tough! Usagi! Let's go! What are you waiting for? Let's go! Come on!
Well, I must say, that was a lot of pastries we had to judge. However, we are down to one more. And this entry is by Usagi and Ray, aka Sailor Moon and Sailor Mars. So let's see what they have in store for us.
Hello, judges. We were originally gonna plan something different, but during last minute, we've come up with a final decision. So here you go, guys. Meat pie. Fresh out of the oven.
Alrighty, since these three have their slices, we will have the first judge take a bite. This is a good approach. I give it 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, 7.5 out of 10's not too bad, I guess.
Alright, our next judge will be eating the slice. This is interesting. This is my first time eating a meat pie. Honestly, it's good in some ways. You know what? I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Alright, I'll take an 8.
And now our last judge will be eating the slice.
Guys, I'm scared. She sniffed it. I don't think she likes the fact it's meat. Oh no.
Oh no, is she okay? Do we need to take her to the doctor?
That was a meat pie you just said?
Yes?
That was amazing! You know what? 10 out of 10!
Wait, what?
Wow, a whopping 10 out of 10!
That was unintentional?
Okay guys, I think we have our winner. knowing she's the only one with a 10 out of 10. Ray and Yusaki! You two win the baking competition!
Wait, what?
Ray, we did it! We won!
I'm confused!
So you're telling me you like meat?
Mm-hmm.
But I thought you were a vegetarian.
Who said I was a vegetarian? Oh, you must have heard incorrectly. I'm actually a veterinarian. I work at the vet.
Wow. I really am stupid. Guys, I can't take all the credit for this. And where did you find the meat pie recipe?
It was in one of the drawers.
Oh, that's where I put it. I forgot to tell you, I also learned how to make meat pie. The only reason I didn't actually make one is because I didn't know she was a veterinarian. Well, it looks like I can spare you for now.
And only for now.
Well, we could have done it without your recipes. Now, you weren't going to give that trophy to Makoto, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I will go grab the trophy right now. And we will go immediately to your house to celebrate. Alright, come on guys, let's knock on this door and we'll see Makoto.
Tough, did you hopefully learn to never eat someone else's cake, especially without permission again? Even for a competition? Or even worse, tricking someone into doing that?
Nope.
Ray, you won from me.
What is that abomination?